The sale of the Main Street Arena in Charlottesville is creating a lot of uncertainty tonight for the many groups that use it. It is the only ice rink in Central Virginia, and it's the only place to practice for a long list of athletes. NBC 29's Sharon Cudahy is here with a look at how one team is dealing with that uncertainty. Good evening, Sharon.
Well, Sharon, good evening. It's not just teams based in Charlottesville that could feel the effects if the arena goes. Some athletes come a long way to use the facility, and while the future remains in limbo, one team isn't letting it get them down, even though the situation it faces is already a bit strange. Long after things quiet down on Charlottesville's downtown mall,
scrimmage!
They're just heating up inside the Main Street Arena.
We just love the game, so.
It starts when the vans pull in around 10:15 p.m. and students from James Madison University unpack from a trip over the mountain.
It's a little late, but you know, we all love it. We wouldn't come out here, drive an hour out here if we didn't love it.
This group of night owls is the JMU club hockey team.
We all grew up different backgrounds, coming from different hometowns, growing up playing this awesome game.
They're not on scholarship, there's no NCAA championship on the line, and they're certainly not getting paid. And yet, here they are.
For the love of the game, we love to play hockey, we love to compete, and this is a great way for us to do that.
Just gonna switch as soon as you clear it out.
What's it like being on the ice out there at 11 o'clock at night? That's a little late to be practicing.
Yeah, really just any other time you're on the ice, whether it's early in the morning or late at night, everything off the ice doesn't really matter. I mean, you're on the ice, you're there with your teammates, you're working hard, and you're playing the game you love.
Yes, they work hard, flying around the ice at speeds you have to see to fully appreciate. Sometimes it gets a little rough. Such as hockey, this group's focus not just on the ultimate goal,
Trying to put the puck in the back of the net.
but also on how to get there.
And we're going to be working a lot in the defensive zone tonight. That's been kind of a weakness of ours this year.
And while these guys' heads are in the game, this season has a little extra meaning to it because they don't really know what the future holds.
We have to play every game like it's our last.
The Dukes are at a crossroads. The building they play in sold. The developer of the property says it wants to construct an office building. Leadership of the Main Street Arena only confirming its operation through the end of March.
Can't play hockey without ice, can't play hockey without a rinks.
For a team that already drives a long way to play late at night, there's a lot of questions.
If this is to go down, I mean, we're looking at a 2-hour drive for a once-a-week practice, which it just no one would want to be paying more money.
It's the noise for the last guy.
But in the interest of not worrying about something they can't control,
We're willing to make that drive down here.
the JMU men on ice are making sure the rest of this year
It definitely makes the season much more special.
is one for the record books.
We hope that, you know, maybe even we could win this year and go out on top.
On the off chance that it's the team's final time saying
JMU!
And what we do know is that the Main Street Arena will at least be open through the end of March. At this point, the developer is not elaborating on its plans for the property, which, by the way, is not just used by the JMU hockey team, but many others, including the men's and women's teams at the University of Virginia. Sharon Cudahy, NBC 29 News at 5:30.